Hello everyone, my name is Raven, and welcome to Raven Gaming Labs, and welcome back to VintageStory. And I have good news. I have good news, and I have bad news, but I also have good news. The bad news is we're out of copper. Good news is we have a lot of copper ingots. We have a lot of copper ingots. And we need to make some lanterns later, but for right now, I'm just gonna eat as many. I guess I stepped too far in. I don't know. I think being inside this mountain is really confusing the dynamic sound system. You know, it's trying to load up something, right? Like you can hear it right now, right? And then I run over here, and then it changes. It really can't handle what I'm doing with it. Anyway, we have a lot of copper and some copper plates. And yeah, I mean, on the whole, it's been fantastic. It's been real fantastic. So, what we're gonna do is we are gonna go get some copper ore. Probably spend a great deal of this video getting some copper ore. We don't have any copper ore, and yeah, we'll spend at least maybe half the video just digging around and tunneling and all that good stuff. So, yep, I think I already got all the copper here. I thought I already got all the copper here. Yeah. I mean, that's cob. I mean, okay. I guess I just forgot to remove it. So I did that for some of them, so. Let's go see this one. I think it's the one that's in the water, but I think that's fixable. I think we can fix that. Hang on, we gotta find it first. Where is it? Oh, wait. Ah, there it is. Actually, you know, right now is kind of the best time to go do that, because why am I trying to tunnel? You know, whatever. Anyway, like I was saying, right now is probably the best time to do that because, well, it's frozen. What's it going to do? Yeah, quite a bit right here. Quite a bit. The quality, not super great. Terrible quality. I'm just gonna kind of yep, see, that's why we go down like that. Oh wow, this is a big patch right here. I'm still going. How many did we get so far? 34. I mean, it's terrible quality, but you know, you can make up for it with enormous amounts of just, you know, sheer quantity. You can make it up for that. So I don't throw that in there. Grab the cob. We got plenty of cob, so we'll just take this up like that, and then I don't know, medium fertility soil, and there we go. Yeah, I don't really think that this is really gonna go anywhere. Yeah, oh wait, hang on. It found some. Apparently, there was a bunch back here that I did not see. Never mind. I take back all I said about that. That actually ended up being pretty worth it. Cool. And we'll just, same thing, medium fertility soil. Perfect. And we will take this off of the good old, I'm gonna check this one out. All right, that one's, this is some water, is it? Ah, don't need to go deal with that. Let's go over this way now. Oh, come now, chickens. I've never hurt a chicken in the day of, okay, never mind. It's probably not a good idea to finish that sentence, given the fact that I have another save where I've raised and butchered chickens. Not a good idea. Yeah, it's kind of a shame that the quality is poor, but I mean, you know, whatever. Interesting. Well, down we go. And we struck More gold. Well, you know, figuratively speaking, we struck gold. Not literally, of course. I don't think it's a bad idea to get rid of, you know, most of this. I don't think it's a bad idea. We may have to run back, by the way. I think I may have picked up. No, actually, we're doing fine. I don't know what this will actually give me. It says 15 units of copper. I don't really remember how many units of copper that is. 5 units, so it should give me 3. It's quite a bit. It's quite a bit of copper. I think this one was right on the coast. Anyway, we're just gonna keep lumbering along as we were. Ah, this one should be really simple. Just wanna... Ooh, medium quality. Nice. Medium quality is good. I like medium quality. Trying to do the bare minimum as far as, you know, picking up the andesite. I don't really want to pick up a bunch of andesite. Not really a fan. Not really a thing I want to do. Might have to make some more cob later too, which is gonna kind of suck. So I don't think I'm gonna have to go down, or, you know, I don't think I'm gonna have to deal with that one, but I will go down this one real quick, just to kind of see. Maybe I missed something, but nope, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, that happens. Alrighty, we'll go check out this last one, and then we'll head back on over. Where is it? Yeah, sorry. The deer legs sort of freaked me out a little bit, and then I realized, yeah, it's just a deer. Huh. You know, I should really start bringing the prospecting pick with me, because who knows what glorious things we're waiting for. Where is the exit? Ah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I know. We're kind of clearing out a lot of this stuff, and I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna head back. We're gonna get some food. I'm sorry. What? I mean, it's poor quality, but you know, again. It adds up. And we do, to be fair, have a fair bit. What we don't have a lot of is plates, because they're a pain to make, and I don't really like making them. I like automating plate production. Oh yeah, I like automating that plate production. Big fan of automation. But we're not going to have that for quite some time. That was literally the perfect amount. Wow, 40 units of copper. Wow. Not bad. We didn't even have to go that far. We're like practically right at home. That's a bad thing, mind you. Not that that's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Yeah, I think at some point I'm going to have to build a staircase or something up there. I don't know. But our goal, I think, is going to be to use the Quarry mod, which means we're going to have to make some stuff to get materials. And then we're going to use that to, you know, make our slabs and all that good stuff. I'm going to just go ahead and get that out of there. I'm going to grab my hammer. And I'll place this in here. Oh, 8. Nice. Place that in there. 6. Quite a fair bit there. Okay, we're kind of back where I was before. Didn't really take me that long. No, it really didn't take me that long. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Burned right through that. Okay, thinking here. I'm running out of berries, too. Yeah, I don't know how food is going to hold out. I'm still a little iffy on the food situation. Yeah, see? Still in that thing again, y'all. Doing it again. I moved 5 feet. Now it's like, I have to change the song. I mean, it is what it is, right? Okay. I'm going to head back over the other way. I know, we know where a, I wasn't there when I came through earlier, but stuff changes. Anyway, we know that there was a wolf over there who was so desperate to die that he attacked me. Kind of freaked me out a little bit, not being totally honest with you. I like how their fur gets all matted with snow and stuff. That's a really neat little, that's a neat little thing there. I've always kind of enjoyed that. Anyway, we're going to see if there's any more food out here. We're also looking for certain types of resources. Now, I'm not expecting to find, like, you know, basalt or anything like that, of course. Absolutely 100% not expecting to find that. Yeah, andesite stone. Yeah, big shock. But I wouldn't mind finding some basalt. Nah, I didn't want to jump in that. Yeah, there's some copper ore here. This just kind of feels like a place where I'd get murdered by something, you know? Just standing here, minding my own business, and next thing you know, I'm just mutilated by insert creature. That's a lot of quartz. A lot of quartz, granite, stuff like that. I'm going to run around the other way. I don't want to go in the double because it'll make me really cold. And all this running around and everything is already kind of killing me when it comes to oh, is that that's a stump. What is this? Just a stump. Okay, I was making sure it wasn't one of the lucky ones, you know, with the hole. Well, I guess I'm about to head back. There's nothing over here. I knew there was no basalt over here, but, you know, part of me was just like, just go look. But, no. Brain remembers all of it properly. Unfortunately. Ah, it was just snow. It's kind of funny. This area is not nearly as easy to navigate during the... What is that? Oh. Yeah, I know what that is. Could make like a little raft or something and go high seas sailing. I've got the resources to make one. I just haven't done it. Yeah, I guess I could have marked that, but there's There's no point. Anyway, we'll get inside before it turns disastrous on us. And then I don't know what we're going to do in the next video. I might go and explore a little bit. And the reason for that is I do want to find basalt. You know, I found limestone, and limestone's great. You know, I got nothing against limestone or any of that stuff, but I wouldn't mind finding some basalt. And I feel like I found some at some point, but I could be remembering wrong. It has been a while. But this is already starting to look pretty good. And if I got really desperate, I could turn this rapidly into a sizable farm. It's not really what I'd want to do, but I could rapidly turn this into a sizable farm. And then use said farm for, you know, obvious farming purposes, of course. I mean, what else do you use a farm for? I mean, yeah, come on. I don't know. I genuinely do not know. By the way, once I finished the plates, it just stood still, and it was really funny how little food you need when you just stand still. Don't move for like 10 hours. Even wearing this ridiculous, you know, getup. It's just, I don't know, just chilling out. Standing in one spot. Good times, y'all. Good times. Okay, so... Ooh, yeah, 2 in the morning? Yeah, it's not really going to work for me. So, obviously, we'll probably make some candles. Whoa, no. We're not doing that. I don't know why all of a sudden I can't make candles, but can't make candles. Lanterns, 9 lanterns, I tell you. That stuff still hasn't decomposed. It's so cold here. Nothing will decompose. Almost 70 years. Oh, that's done. Right, forgot about that. No, 9 days. Bought me more time. That has like 3 years. That has, however, I was looking at it, but I wasn't really paying attention to it, so that has time. I don't really know if I want to run around at night, but I think a part of me is just kind of like, nah, we're going to run around at night. Obviously, I'm going to keep my lantern on. I know we're going to be chased by every living thing known to man, but whatever. I am going to take this with me. And I'm going to take a bunch of cob with me. Unless I have some cob. I do not have any cob. Okay. Now I have a bunch of cob. Now I don't have a bunch of cob. Okay, we're just going to get all this stuff out of here. Take this with me. Yeah, I'll just take that with me. Whatever. These are going to go very quickly. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put these back. I will take these with me. But I'm going to take the charred meat. 6 days, I can work with that. We might find food out there. I really don't know. I'm also going to take the blood sausage. Even if we're gone for 2 days, it won't really matter too much. Probably not really the best idea to be doing any of this anyway. But you know how I feel about that. I don't care. Yes. You're very mad. You're very angry, blah, blah, blah. I know, you want to kill me. You want to come from the Rust world and eat me, or whatever new mythical crap you done come up with. I know, I know. Well, that is just freaky. Pitch black. No noise. No music. You know something be interesting? Adding, like, you know, sound for, like, birds and stuff like that. That would... I tell you, that would really be something. But this is creepy. I mean, it's beautiful, you know, like the night stars and all. Yeah, that's real nice. Probably the worst idea in the world. Yeah, I kind of realized I wasn't really taking any, you know, pictures or anything, and then my brain kind of kicked on and was like, that's probably not a good idea not to be doing that. Okay. Watch me run in... Well, I was going to say watch me run into a bear, but... Ow. That hurt. Now, I know I can do this without running into... Oh. Crazy. Alright. Why not? I'm pretty certain I can do this without going too deep into the water. I just got to get to a spot where I feel like... Oh, I already passed it. I do that every time. In my defense, I wasn't paying attention. And it's dark. That's my second defense, is it's dark and I wasn't paying attention. Nope. We're going north, so technically it should get... Oh, are you kidding me? There's food on here? Nice. I don't know. Did I plant these? I can't remember if I planted these. I think I did. Aha! I ended up finding food anyway. That's alright. We're going to be eating a lot of it with the way we're running anyhow, so... Ain't no big deal. Crab apple. Not really the way we need to be spelling that, but whatever. Well, it'll be morning, or sun will come up shortly, and it'll get a lot easier to navigate all this. Yeah, there's the chickens. Yes, this be the way that we normally come and go. And unfortunately, there are no mushrooms or anything here. It's kind of... Well, as dreadful as this is, it's better to just go and get this over with. Ooh, it's spooky. I do like that sort of green glow it's got going on there. Okay. I don't know why I never marked that, but yeah, there's actually a bunch of copper there. Oh, good. Found a mushroom. Literally poisonous. I don't know why I never marked this. Well, alright then. At least I'm not. Okay. I don't really know how I feel about eating off of a... I don't really know how I feel about eating off of a raccoon, but... Or a trash panda, as I sometimes have been calling them. But, you know, whatever. Oh, it's -20 here. It is cold here, as they would say. Oh my god, it's really cold here. I mean, this is all just sandstone, sandstone, sandstone. It's a never-ending sea of sandstone. Blech. Look at all these cranberry bushes. They've all been picked clean. Not good. Anyway, we'll just keep going up this way. Whatever. Don't need that in my hand anymore. That'll save a little bit on the food problem. Oh, this is red clay. I think that's something. Yeah, okay, I can mark this as red clay, I guess. That's right, I found a bunch of that blue clay over there. Although this area will eventually prove pretty nice, because there should be a lot of flint here, and I can use the flint to make fire clay. I think I need any clay, and then just mix it with the flint. Fire clay. So. Willow. Nah. I guess I could technically eat the willow if I got desperate enough. There's not even trees over here. Like, I forgot how devoid of everything. You know, my area is just, there's bushes everywhere, which I hate and loathe. And here, there's like, there's nothing. It's 8 in the morning, it's -14, it's cold. It's just a terrible, terrible location. I don't know. Not really not a fan. Not a fan. It's nothing to eat. Makes sense. It's middle of winter. Still gonna complain a little bit about it though, because it, that was a little unfair. Let's see. Dwarf pine. Oh yeah. All those dwarf pines might have some stuff on them. I did not think of that. I mean, yeah, there's some ruins there. Did I mark that as ruins? Wow. There we go. That actually shows up on the map. I think that was also just gravel. I'm going to head over this way. There's a trader over here as well. I don't remember what he is, and I probably named him, but I guess there's nothing wrong with going over and just saying hi. Maybe there is. I don't know. Could be wrong. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. He might, might go bad for me, but I think we'll be okay. What kind of tree is that? That's a willow? I be. Don't normally see him get that big. I'm not really a fan of those, like, half-size logs. They're kind of useless. It's a chicken. But I do kind of like the little chicken just, strutting around there like he owns the place. Have you ever had chickens? They are sort of like that. Yeah, whatever. Oh, yeah, okay, so I did name him. I mean, to be fair, he does have some pretty cool stuff. Yeah. And that looks like a walnut? Oh, a linden log. Okay, never mind. I was completely off. Gotta go up and over and around. Oh, wait, there's a dwarf pine right there. No, that's just a willow. Never mind. I'm not blind, I promise. Yeah, not blind. So I think that one time when we found all that really nice stuff, we went like way south. And this time we're going like way north. Yes! Haha! Too cold. Too cold. Hey, some of these do have some food on them. I remember when we planted all this, and I was kind of... Who would have thought that this would end up being something that would kind of save me? I should not have brought... Hang on. Wow, yeah, we planted this stuff kind of crazy early, didn't we? I mean, look at how much it's growing. Alright, you know what? This maple's in the way. Yep. You're in the way. So how much should we get? Ooh, 38. Nice. Anyway, we came this way for obvious reasons. Haha, look at that. There's more of them over here. Well. 32 days. Yeah, okay. Just eat what's left. Huh. Really? Really? I almost can't believe that, but I guess I shouldn't be really all that surprised. Kind of glad that wasn't like a bear or anything, because, you know, it was awfully close to me. Then again, I would have reacted differently if it had been a bear anyway, so it wouldn't really matter. Ah. Yeah, okay. Alright, you guys got chill over there. Like, I'm not gonna hurt you. Just some rye. And to be completely honest with y'all, I did not come this way to just, you know, do this. I really genuinely did come over this way to try and find some stuff, but I don't know. Because now we're just like, this does look like me. Kinda. Sorta. Ah, dead dwarf vine growth. Yep, never a good idea to leave that there. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter for here. I don't think yeah, this probably was another area that I messed with. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but you know, it's alright, it don't matter. Will ripen. Kind of weird. That's definitely a glitch. Okay, I don't have time to be doing that part. You're grabbing the food and everything, that's one thing. Nothing wrong with that. But, oh wait. Hanging around for all that? No, I don't need to be doing that. Did I do this? I don't know. Kind of looks like something I did. Just based on the structural layout of it. This might end up being a nice area to come to later for these when it comes time to, you know, get a bunch of them. Coming back this way. Oh, yeah, we can get a lot of them right here. And that'll be the perfect time. I'll bring, like, bread or something a bit more. You know, do I have hardtack? We do have hardtack. What does it require? Let me guess. Salt. Flour and salt. Okay. Yeah. Regular bread's fine. I mean, at some point, it's insane how much of this I have. I really didn't need to bring any of this stuff. Well, let's just keep going this way. I mean, we know that this is granite. This is a granite nightmare is what this is. So we'll just keep going. I mean, we're gonna have to go really far in order to get past. That is a bear. I guarantee you that is a bear. I guarantee it was a bear. Yep. It was a bear. They're usually pretty easy to spot due to the fact that they're the only gigantic things out here that are usually black or brown, or the white polar bears. No good. Now, I haven't seen any, I've never seen any pandas. Supposedly they are in the game. I don't know if they're in the base game or the mods, but I've never seen one. Not once. I've never, ever seen one. Wow, it's honestly, it's kind of crazy how nice this, like, because of all this stuff that I have, I am just so warm right now. Okay, what do I get? Carrots? Okay. I mean, carrots are not bad, you know? Carrots are not bad, I guess. Oh, there's a lot of ruins around here. Cloudberries. Okay. I'll just mark this area right here as structure. Hello. We're definitely going that way. Absolutely. But what is that? Oh, right. They melt. They melt in this game. Right. Okay. Gotta eat them now. I don't really mind that. I was kind of low on food anyway, so that actually didn't really bother me all that much. I'm gonna eat this though. It's kind of weird coming back with more food than when I left. Oh. Yeah, don't need to be wasting food though. Well, can't even see the way down there. So this is gonna be another one of those stupid pyramid hut things that I'm not gonna be able to do anything with. Wow. Let's go in here and see what this guy's got. Kitchenware. Yeah. Does he have a bed? No, of course not. Why in the world would he have a bed? I mean, a bed? I mean, when you have kitchenwares to sell, why would you have a bed? I mean, clearly that's what he's thinking. So just keep going this way. I do kind of like exploring in winter. It's very different. So this is all just sandstone, which is definitely not what I wanted. I mean, sandstone can have really high amounts of like copper, you know, various types of ore, stuff like that. But I'm still not a fan. No, I'm gonna go over here and see what that is. It just looks like a hole with a tree in front of it, but you never know. Yeah, it was just an indent with a tree in front of it. Soil's nice here, though. Nice medium quality soil everywhere. I don't really have a shortage of medium quality soil, but... I mean, if one did, there's a whole lot of it here. I guess I'll mark this as copper. Alright, well, it's starting to, I don't know, break up into something anyway. Ooh, more free stuff. Kind of useless there, but alright. I mean, sure, why not? These are turnips, okay. Makes sense, why not? Might have to, I don't know, might have to start doing something because sort of running out of room. Although I can make more room, of course, but hopefully the run back won't be as daunting. And more ruins and holes in the ground. Why is it generating holes in the ground? I do not know. But this is basalt cobblestone. Is there basalt underneath here? I brought the low fertility soil with me. This is sort of promising. This is sort of promising. Why did I do that? But that is sort of promising. Usually it sort of tends to reflect the air. Oh, oh, we found it. Jackpot. We found basalt. So what we might have to do here... Oh, man. Yes. Excellent. That all looks like damage, though. I don't really want damaged basalt. So... That is damaged basalt, isn't it? Hang on. Let me try to... Nope. Just regular basalt rock. Excellent. I knew we would find some eventually. And so... I'm going to mark this right here. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to mark where I'm at right now. And I'm going to mark it black. And I'm going to say... basalt. Cool. So I'm going to... We're just going to keep exploring. Actually, no, we're not. It's kind of dark. I might actually move it over here. Yeah. Oh, this is peat. I didn't realize that that was peat until I started hacking away at it. Yeah, whatever. Anyway. I'm going to need to bring a lot more cob back with me the next go-round so I can build a better home than this horrible thing. But this will do for now. This will obviously do for now. Wow, that gets dark quick, doesn't it? Yep, that gets dark quick. Okay. It's not the worst thing ever. Yeah. So I'll probably leave the cob here. I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking I'll probably leave the cob here. I do not need the basalt rock, though, so I'm just going to take that, put it right there. And I'm just going to eat it right off over there. I neither want nor need it. And I'm going to eat this. Okay. So that freed up some room. That's good. For the peat brick stack, I'm literally going to stack it up right here. But there we go. We're gradually freeing all this stuff up. This is good. Okay, so let's see where we are compared to where we've been. So wait a minute. Okay, yeah, okay, wow. Yeah, okay, so this is home. Yep. And then there's this huge forest. Actually, I think it'd probably be better to carve a path through this forest at some point rather than going up and around or building a bridge and a road. I would like a road. I love roads, by the way. If y'all don't know, I love building roads, and I will spend hundreds of hours building giant roads. Anyway, we are pretty far, but it's mostly flat. I mean, there's some little hiccups here and there and whatnot, but like around here. But for the most part, it's pretty flat. There's nothing over this way either. Except for those mushrooms. So it is quite a journey, but we do have basalt, which means we're going to need to bring up all of our tools, and we're going to have to harvest some basalt. I'm really glad that we found basalt. Big fan that we found basalt. And at least I'm not... I don't even know what that was. You know, whatever that thing is, it just made that noise. I don't know what that was. So we probably went to sleep a little too early. Wouldn't really be surprising there. Okay, so we're going to keep heading in whatever direction. We're going to leave this here as just a temporary home away from home. And eventually, yeah, we're definitely coming back up this way. There's probably when it's not winter, we'll come back up this way. Because yeah, I would really like to get some basalt rock to kind of like interweave it with the andesite. And this seems like the perfect place to do it. There might be other stuff too. I mean, you know, there might be other stuff. Okay, so I will mark this as home. Basalt. And then I will just delete that. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to pause it, and when it becomes more daylight to where I'm not fumbling around in the dark, I'll, you know, rejoin. Or turn back on. Okay, so we are back. It is obviously... Whoop, 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 whoop. It is obviously, you know, morning time. And, yeah, I guess there's some stuff over here. Might as well go raid it. I mean, I do like getting free... Nothing wrong with getting some free flax. Plus, yeah, there's nothing wrong with getting some free flax. Oh, yeah, we're definitely in the heavy area of basalt. It's calm right now, by the way, y'all. It's calm. Is it? No. No way, those things still... How in the world do these things still have... Must just be because the area hasn't really been loaded ever. That is a huge oak tree right there. That is an oak. That is a monster of an oak. That is what I call an oak right there. So let's zoom out. You know, we want to make sure we're seeing all the right stuff. Yeah, maple tree, whatever, I don't care. Well, hello. Might as well kill some time. And mark this stuff. So that looks neat. Don't know what that is. But it looks neat. Oh, yeah. Salt gravel. Oh, this area is going to be fantastic. I'm glad. I'm really glad that I did this. That I spent the time to come this way. Because it looks like... This is a graveyard. Yeah, I found a dungeon too. Oh, awesome. I found a dungeon. I found a dungeon. I found a dungeon. Dungeon, dungeon, dungeon. So this is perfect. Oh, we're going to need to find another bed. Which, coincidentally, dungeons are decent at for. Oh, man, so nice. I tell you, the area that I started with, terrible. Like, genuinely a terrible location. Why am I holding that? Don't hold that. Hold the spear. There we go. Am I, like, hunched over? I am kind of hunched over, aren't I? Wait, hang on. I want more of this building up in here. There we go. Excellent. And I'm gonna go over here. Try to get another long shot of that area, but I don't know if we'll... Nah, it doesn't really look very good. I have to clear all this stuff out. Not really in the mood to be doing that either. Anyway. Yeah. Ooh. Aged torch holders. Oh, we're definitely coming back for these. Well. I've been down this road before. This is where bad stuff happens. Yeah. I'm not messing with this with armor. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. But I'm not touching it. Nope. That seems like another video's problem. So we're just going to continue to explore. It's a good idea. We need to do it anyway. Because again, finding resources is still just as vital. But we are definitely going to invest some time in coming back to that. That right there is perfect. I needed to find a dungeon. Y'all have no idea how much hope that has rekindled inside of me finding that dungeon. I'm not joking. That rekindled so much hope inside of me. It really did. Like it genuinely did. Because my other save, I found... I didn't realize I was attacking it with a berry, by the way. I found so much stuff in the, the other save. And I was just kind of getting a little distraught with, the fact I wasn't finding anything. And, the dungeons are a big deal for me. Because, obviously, I have the mod. And I explore everywhere. And I never find them. Now, that doesn't mean there's none over there. It just means I haven't found them yet. Which probably means I have to dig down. And that's always not fun. And I also don't like running through a forest, by the way. So, yeah, this is exactly what I thought it was going to be. But, whatever. I guess if I want sandstone, I got sandstone. Honestly, there's way closer sandstone, but I don't want anything to do with this area. No. This whole area is just one big, giant, ugly mountain of sandstone. And I don't want anything to do with it. So I'm going this way. Anyway, hello there. Yeah. So we're definitely going to make some supplies. We're going to make some storage vessels. We're going to make some... let's see, what else should we make? We'll make some storage vessels. That actually seems like a pretty good idea. And we'll make some chests. Probably 2 will be enough. 2 full-size chests. Maybe 3. We'll bring enough supplies to cover all of it. So we can actually, yeah. Just doing some thinking inside my head. Sorry. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Yeah. I think we'll be alright. You know what? I'm just going to eat all this. I don't care. I have so much food in my inventory right now that Of course. Of course. There's a lot of chickens in this playthrough. Like, nothing's eating them, it seems. So they're just, I don't know, multiplying. Making more chickens. Yep, well, let's just keep going this way, see what we find. Nah, this is just more sandstone. That's all this is. And that area back there does look fairly... What is this? Oh, bearberry bush. Those are actually pretty darn cool. I'm going to mark that just because those are way better than I thought they were. They don't give much food, but they heal. And I was kind of thinking, like, if I were to juice all of those, would I get, like, you know, additional health from the candied because of the juice that it's made out of? Like, sure, I'm not going to get as much food, but, I mean, is that really an issue anyway? It's never really been an issue before. Don't think I really want to pick that up, to be completely honest with you. I will mark it, of course. I will mark it. I will mark it as mushrooms, but I'm not going to do anything else. The main reason being I just don't really see the point. Wow, this is great. Okay, let's go up here and see what this noise is. I don't think I've ever really seen that before. That's a lot of tin. Mark that as tin. Okay. It's an oak. Yeah. Some oak over here. I imagine that this is just going to be, oh my gosh. Yeah, this is just like crazy terrain and snow. A lot of snow, I should say. Okay, so before we go in there, we're going to go talk to this guy. And then, I mean, that'll basically be probably all we really do as far as, you know, what's left in this episode anyway. Oh my god, I almost fell in a hole. There's another ruin right here, so I guess I'll... I did not see that on the map. I mean, to be fair, probably would have seen it had it not been snowing. Yep. And this is a trader. Materials. Interesting. There we go. Okay. This is another dungeon, no doubt. This is another dungeon. One that's far less creepy than the one that looks like some kind of cursed vampire thing. But this is still probably... Well, actually, it's possible it's not a dungeon, actually. It could just be a gigantic ruin. Which I'm kind of thinking that's what it is. It's just a really big ruin. Oh, it's granite, so we're back in the granite area. A lot of dwarf pines, though. Well, I mean, that's a bit of a bummer that this area ended up not being a dungeon. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to have some really cool areas here. Actually, no, there probably could be a dungeon underneath this. Kind of hard to tell. There's nothing here, though. Up, 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 up. I think it was just a bunch of spelt seeds. That's cool, though. Don't know why I did that. Okay, everyone, so we're basically at the 1 hour mark, so I'm just going to kind of call it here. I'd say we did a pretty good job at finding quite a bit of stuff. We're obviously back into Granite Nightmare Fuel. Not a fan. But thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, be sure to hit that bell so you actually get updates and notifications. And if you would like to get early access to all my videos, as well as a members-only area in Discord, there is a join button down below, as well as a link in the description. And I hope you guys have a good one. I'm going to start the process of running back. And I will see you all in the next one. You guys have a good one. Hey everyone, thanks for watching Raven Gaming Labs. Thanks to all the members and viewers who make RGL possible. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell so that you can be notified. If you want to become a member, hit the join button or link in the description below. Members get early access to videos, member-exclusive content, and more. As well, don't forget to join our awesome community over at Discord. Y'all have a good one.